Hi, I'm Fiona Gatt from Arena, and I'm here today talking about the OQO Model 02 UMPC. I'm going to talk about the docking station and the sort of power requirements of it, how you power it up, what the battery life is like, etc. At the moment I've got it plugged into the power adapter, just plugging into a normal power socket, plugs in at the bottom there, same place as it plugs into the docking port, and on the side you can see that the battery is actually powering up at the moment. So we'll turn it on. There it is booting up. We might come in for a closer look. Okay, here's the unit powered up into Windows XP. You'll notice that it has the same power options as any Windows XP computer does have. Same goes for Windows Vista. If it's running that, you can get a version of this running Windows Vista, which I will install that at a later date, but I've still got quite a bit to do with XP before I do that. Going to power options there, you can have the monitor turning off, the hard disks. There's different options for standby and hibernation, just exactly the same as any other version of Windows Vista. The OQO Model 02 uses a VIA C7M ULV processor, which stands for ultra low voltage. It's a 1.5 GHz processor, and the maximum TDP is 7.5 watts, and it actually runs at idle as low as 3.5 watts, so it really doesn't consume that much power. The battery on the back of this model is the standard one, so it's very slim line. That's it there, just from that groove upwards is the battery, and it runs for 2 to 3 hours depending on what you're doing. You can get one that's double the capacity at 6 hours, which is basically double the thickness as well. If we unplug it from the power there, so now it's not running off mains power, it's running off the battery. On the side here, if you press that button in, it'll then tell you where the battery's at. It's actually fully charged at the moment. If you press it in when it's sort of half charged, the lights will only go up to there, so that's pretty handy on the side there. Let's talk about the docking station now. This is an OQO Model 02 docking station. Very lightweight. It has a padded sort of surface on the bottom of it, which means that it's grippy on the desk, so you're not going to sort of accidentally knock it off. Handy little kind of carry handle there, but really it's for the arm of it. You just fold that section up and flip it around so that your OQO can sit in a position that it's easy to see the screen. On the back of it, it's got VGA out, HDMI, audio, Ethernet, 2 USB ports, and the power. The power is pretty non-standard looking, and it plugs in as so. So you can charge your OQO Model 02 using the power cord, the power adapter, directly into the OQO 02, or you can have it going into the docking station if you're using that instead. And on the front there is another USB port there, which is pretty handy if you're using memory sticks or what have you. This is the where the optical discs go in. This is the DVD rewriter, and so you can see it's slimmer than an optical drive basically, and it's really, really lightweight. You plug the OQO just into the top, as so. While it's in the docking station, it is of course charging it as well. And I'm going to plug this into the HDTV right there. Alright, let's power it on. It's in standby mode at the moment, so it's not going to take very long to boot into Windows XP. There it is. Plug it into the docking station. Turn the HDTV on. Okay, we'll just go into control panel. Settings. Select the HDTV. Mirror the image from the display and apply. And there you have it. The OQO using the docking station outputting with HDMI to a HDTV.